Hey, Tommy Tell the Truth here, and the Real Talk Truth Show.
When Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? Mandela affected, oh no. I said we going Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? And we all infected, oh no. I said daydreamers dream.
They said I'm just a daydreamer dreaming with my head always motherfucking in the ceiling. But it seems that the shoes got that hexens. Y'all ain't really fucking seeing y'all affected. But now you got 6 holes in your fucking face, man. What is you been sleeping? No one is mistaken me for logically frustrated. Cause now I know that there's always been 6 people seated in the JFK assassination. But of course all the vets know let's go where it went. Logically frosty, he shouldn't be like this. Honestly, he should be cold as shit. Why does he need a scarf and what's the point of it? Be careful what you wish for in the matrix glitch. Where I'm fucking from, it wasn't like this. But at least it's nice to know I'm not alone in shifts.
When Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? Mandela affected, oh no. I said we going Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? And we affected, oh no. I said daydream.
You shifty bastard, your wrists are tethered as your pulses under your thumb no longer centered. Your shrinking factor, here and after. Not even talking that quick, it's just that time is moving faster. You're lost in the facts since reality's hack-bitch. Like summoning demons with these dancing tactics. Like Sam Psychiatric, blending semantics. Losing your stars and stripes as the demons demanded. Running in circles, but to whose advantage? It's a sense from the creators while on Satan's sandwich. No longer get scared from Ricky Ricardo's laughter. In fact, I slap a bitch just to hear someone in the chatter. Like someone in a bar quoting it like it matters. Cause this isn't my home, it's a slain and disaster. How the fuck could this be? Someone tell me, yo, can't say.
When Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? Mandela affected, oh no. I said we going Mandela affected, oh no, where did that go? And we all infected, oh no. I said daydream.
I know Brian doesn't like me to play this version, but I don't know where the other one is right now, so I have to play this one. I need to get that one with the correct video to play from you again, Brian. Paradox and Oxide, woo! What's happening, bro? Man, your song, your Mandela song right there is just loved by everybody. Fantastic. Fabulous.
All of the skies outside are covered in goo. Smoking
5 minutes till 22,
watching the YouTube.
aka bucket ball
Now,
time.
but what can he do? Stabley's going live again in Centerville.
Staveley's in bed. He's not going live, he just was.
Calls. Some people claim there's something wrong with his brain, cause he knows we don't live on the ball.
Oh, is that Rick Swain feeling no pain?
Community strikes and hate speech on YouTube. But he's such a cutie.
Weed makes me lazy sometimes too, but other times it makes me hazy and even drives me crazy. Oh yeah.
Stabley's live tonight, but not in Centerville.
But not in Centerville.
No one even knows that's now what it's called.
He's live on an island in Florida sometimes.
All of his subs know he's not gay or insane, but they know
He's insane in the membrane.
He's got something for Paul. Big stones and flip-flops. Big man and his truth drops. Plenty of proof that our memories are good.
In the neighborhood.
Mandela affected. The facts are collected. It's a beautiful day now in this neighborhood.
3 minutes to 20 till.
Stavely
Get
Street
'em
and
loaded.
True tonight in Centerville.
We're live on D Live, Center
Karen
Tube,
Bjork, Carla
and
watching
Twitch.
the chat. Some people claim we've got.
I've got some fruity
something
pebbles
to
packed in the
gain,
bucket bong
but we
already.
know it's still and it's flat.
Got a lot of residue to share.
The Panama Canal runs north to south now. Most people claim it was once east to west. It's not magic mirror, but we can see clearer. 'Cause everyone here knows that we're the fucking best.
That we're blessed by the best.
And Stavely's premiering videos tonight in Centerville. He might be
In Cousin
at work
Earlville.
or even in bed. Sometimes he claims he's going live over Maine.
But he gets too stavelied instead.
He gets Stavely.
It goes straight to his head.
Everyone.
And then he has
He
to go to
gets
bed.
Stavely instead.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Aren't you glad the song's over? My wife used to hate when I would change the lyrics of songs. I mean, that if you ask my wife what was like one of the things she did not like about me, it's that I was constantly changing the words of songs around. And it drove her nuts. I still do it to this day, of course, because it's fun. I like to make songs, like make weed songs out of non-weed songs, or make flat earth songs out of non-flat earth songs, or Mandela effect songs out of so on. Okay, anyway. So I found this today, and I was one of the first people to watch it. It's got 17 views now. And I left the guy a comment and told him I was going to make a video about it. So this is residue of the week, maybe the month right here. I mean, when you find something like this, it is just nice. It makes you just go, oh yeah, here, pat yourself on the back some, Tommy, but actually we want to pat the back of Drew Duddy or Drew Duty. I don't know how you pronounce that there. But definitely go over, and I'll drop a link to his channel. Go over there and sub him, and give him some credit for what he found. Because I mean, I am probably one of the top residue finders. I mean, Brian Stavely, and then everybody else we have that that finds residue on the regular in this community. But every once in a while somebody will find somebody that's new to the community or whatever will find some, and it's just great when we get something this good. So we all are familiar with the Mandela effect, that is Sex in the City. And now it's called Just Like That. And Just Like That, they want you to forget about Sex in the City or Sex and the City and the whole argument. So, what better way than to just change the name to Just Like That, Just Like That, become an NPC and forget about it, But we're not going to forget that it was Sex in the City, and there's so much proof. I have a little bit other than this tonight to share, but this is just the cream on the corn here. So anyway, let me just play it for you. and show you what dude found.
Hey guys, this is a video to
duty.
show a Mandela effect example that I found personally on a back of a older DVD that I found in a rental store. I don't have the DVD, I just took the picture of the back.
Okay, right off the bat, when I heard that, I was like, okay, this is going to be some bull crap, especially after just seeing Run and Gun, and the dude in Run and Gun pays $440,000 for copies of Shilbad's movie Shazam, and then it turns out to be Kazam. But all right, so really, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought this guy was, gonna have something that was photocopied or something, photoshopped. And of course, I went and looked for myself too. So what he is presenting here is real, and you can go find it yourself too.
Just as proof. And it was for this movie called Honeymoon in Vegas.
Honeymoon in Vegas. Imagine that.
Production
In
by Castle Rock Entertainment, owned by New Line Cinema. And if you don't know what a Mandela effect is,
honeymoon in the city of Las Vegas. And what are you going to do on a honeymoon? Have sex in the city.
here's the definition of it on Google. The Mandela effect is an unusual phenomenon where a large group of people remember something different than how it occurred.
Sorry.
Conspiracy theories believe
we
there
all
is
know
proof
this part.
of an alternate universe. So let me show you how it is today. And this is for sex in the city. Now that's not what it says.
Yes, it is Sex and the City now, and has always been Sex in the City in this crappy reality, But anyway, here we go.
Sex and the City, which I don't think that really makes sense.
It doesn't.
It's owned by HBO.
Horrible body odor.
And here's the picture that I took. Sorry, it's coming up. All right.
Bam.
So this is the back of the DVD.
Honeymoon in Vegas, baby. Sarah Jessica Parker, sorry.
And
right there in black, bold letters, Sarah Jessica Parker of Sex in the City, not Sex and the City. Now, they wouldn't have put this DVD out with Sex in the City if it wasn't Sex in the City. So this is an incredible find. Like I said, I still didn't believe it to this moment here, and I went and Googled the DVD and found, plenty of real copies of it, and it definitely says Sex in the City. It's not photocopied. So big kudos, big congrats to this dude for finding this. This movie's been around since the 90s, folks, 1992.
There's Sarah Jessica Parker, the main star of the TV series, and I circled what it says on the back of this DVD. This is an old DVD when they first started coming out. When older movies started being transferred to DVD, and it says Sex in the City. There is no and that's
Honeymoon
exactly
in Vegas.
how the picture was on the back of this DVD. So take a good look. Sex in the City. And this is a DVD that was mass produced. I've never seen this movie, but I'm sure a lot of people have. And this is what was on the back of this DVD, Sex in the City. And this is, like I say, an older DVD. So who knows, but it could be evidence of the alternate reality before we were switched over. I haven't seen this picture online, so that's why I wanted to make a video of it. Thanks for watching.
So again, that was Drew Duty or Duddy. I don't know how he pronounces it there. And the Sex in the City on the back of a DVD cover of Las Vegas, Honeymoon in Las Vegas. So it's incredible what you can find out there. to prove that we're not crazy, that we're not insane in the men brain, folks. And I will show you, just so you can see for yourself, that it is on the back of there, honey moon. Oh, I'm typing over here on my laptop. Okay, hang on just a second. Honey moon in Vegas. Yep, 1992 film. Okay, you ready for this? He wasn't lying. I'm not kidding you. Do, 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 do. Honeymoon in Vegas, right here. Da, 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 da. Well, that's a different one there. That's not the one he shows. Hold on, it is here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, watch this be some kind of trick like dude got fooled on no, there it is. On the movie. Plain as day, right there for you. This is not some fake site, it's inetvideo.com. Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex in the City. I'll make it bigger for you. Probably, yeah, it will show me right here. Okay, hang on. It'll show us the back. Okay, and then I'm going to enlarge it for you. Sex in the City, right there. There's your serial number if you want to look it up for yourself. Sex in the City. Somebody needs to buy a copy of that so you have physical copy, with it on there. What are they going to say? Oh, we misprinted. Bull crap. We know you wouldn't misprint and sell thousands of these DVDs, which I'm sure you did, with the wrong thing. That's what we remember. That's what it was. And that's that. Let's see. Whoops. No Sex in the City. One Virgin's Confession on Love, Lust, Dating, and Waiting. Okay, so there's so many people who have tried to, be like Sex in the City, and they make their logos. They got the pink and the writing like Sex in the City, the show, and the city skyline. So we know that they remember it was Sex in the City, obviously. So this is Residue right here. It's a book by Lindsay N. Isham. No Sex in the City. Here's another one. Sexless in the City is the name of this one. Hold on. Sexless in the City, as sometimes sassy, sometimes painful, always honest look at dating, desire, and sex. And of course, it has the same writing on the front, like Sex in the City, and the cityscape, picture in there. I think this is the same one. Hold on, let's see what we got here. I think we looked at this one already, but it just might be a different. Okay, No Sex in the City. Another book here. This is not the same book as the other one. This is No Sex in the City, but still wrote like Sex in the City. Got the city thing there. Funny, Wise, and Moving, a tribute to the famous power of female friendship. Sex in the City. You can't tell me they were not thinking of Sex in the City. All right, I think that's all of the Sex in the City stuff. And let's see what we got here. We're going to go into Jiffy Peanut Butter, I do believe. Yes, Jiffy peanut butter. Man, I tell you, there's a lot of people that remember Jiffy peanut butter. I mean, of course, I used to order it for grocery stores for years. So I know for 1,000% that there was Jiffy peanut butter in my reality. Here we go, right here. I climbed to the flat surface at the top of the stool and reached into the cupboard for the Jiffy peanut butter. I dropped it on the counter as I climbed down the footstool. Jiffy peanut butter, baby. Jiffy. All right. Right here. Top of his big leather chair, and he was groaning. There was a large jar of Jiffy peanut butter on his desk. I couldn't see his hands, nor did I want to. Peanut butter, really? Jiffy peanut butter. This is a book called, oh, I keep forgetting I got an X off it. The book is called Bad Book. So many genres, so little time. Yeah, it's a bad book because they remember Jiffy peanut butter. Bad. Okay. Miss Julia Weathers, a novel. Remembers Jiffy peanut butter. It's always fun to find these when they're not highlighted, but right here, open up that peanut butter. And then, oh, where is it? It's talking about peanut butter. All right, well. Oh, right there. Okay, Lloyd pulled out a jar of Jiffy peanut butter and a bag of Doritos. He didn't say Toritos. He said Doritos. So people know their peanut butter. Trust me, I've always favored Jiffy peanut butter over all of them. Especially didn't like Skippy peanut butter, so I know I wasn't mistaken that. I don't know anybody that really does like Skippy, but I'm sure there are people because they sell it. But I'm not one of them. I didn't like Skippy ever. Mountain lions raise havoc. We got some lion talks here. Imagine that. Lion with Jiffy peanut butter. The lion's going to lay down with Jiffy peanut butter. Okay. Right here. He knew that he did not have nearly. Let me back up. He knew that he did not have nearly enough collected to get him through the long winter months. He purchased several bottles of Jiffy peanut butter when he was in Calton, and there were very few things Eli loved more than a slice of homemade bread with peanut butter and honey spread thickly on the top. Imagine that. Porgies are the best. Well, Porgies remembers having in the South Bronx could barely afford Wonder Bread, Jiffy peanut butter, and Welch's Grape jelly. How specific they are with Wonder Bread, Jiffy peanut butter, and Welch's Grape jelly near the grocery shopping time. Okay, this is modern. What is it? Modern words or something like that. Anyway, modern sayings. Jiffy, a noun, a short period of time. Also, let's see. Okay, a short period of time, like say the amount of time it might take to eat an entire jar of Jiffy peanut butter. Right there. Jiffy peanut butter. Smiling at a mother, something freedom, some book. All right, right here. I see the peanut butter, looking for Jiffy. Oh, right here. Okay, they were talking about USDA peanut butter. And then down here, I then grab that jar of creamy Jiffy peanut butter and give one slice of bread a good spread of it. And then I grab my Smucker's strawberry preserve. So these people are being very specific. They remember their favorite brands, folks. Time after time, Jiffy peanut butter, Smucker's strawberry, Wonder Bread, or whatever. So you can't tell me that we're all full of crap, that we just made up Jiffy peanut butter. Ain't happening. Choosy moms choose Jif, meaning Jiffy peanut butter. Dick would always call Jeff Jif. But choosy moms choose Jif, meaning Jiffy peanut butter, he's saying. Imagine that. I remember Jif and Jiffy. So there's that too. There was Jif and Jiffy. Zombie Highway resurrected. The old man started to grin, but then scowled. Jif? Really? Asked Letitia. Jif? As in Jiffy peanut butter? Okay, I got one. So they didn't even know what he was talking about as in Jif. You mean Jiffy peanut butter, right? Yeah, because that's what it was. Jiffy peanut butter. Man. Ripples Through Time. Imagine that. The name of this book is Ripples Through Time. Now give me some Jiffy. Where are you? Jiffy. Right here. Alrighty then. When her mom died, she left for 2 months taking care of her and her father up until the end, and I didn't starve, though peanut butter and jelly gets old, even when it's Jiffy peanut butter and Concord grape. Come on. Do they need to be more specific somehow for you? I don't know how they could be, but Jiffy peanut butter and Concord grape. I mean, empty like I knew she wouldn't come back, would never come back. Imagine that. Jiffy peanut butter for you. For sure. 100,000%. Sunset over Happy Farm. All right, here we go. For the record, the kite came free with each purchase of a giant jar of Jiffy peanut butter. Yeah, thank you for your memory. The Harper twins. Slow down, little one. Your daddy said it would be a late dinner, so I should make you a snack to tide you over. She opened the pantry door and pulled out a loaf of bread and the jar of Jiffy peanut butter. Oh my, Jiffy. I know Annie pulled out her Ouija board. Hurry, let's try to talk to some dead people. No, let's not, Annie, please. She took a big spoonful of Jiffy peanut butter from the jar in her lap. It was the crunchy kind and something she had been craving since supper because the tomato soup was good, but she needed protein. Jiffy peanut butter, full of protein. And iron too, which I have high iron, so I have to be careful about how much peanuts and peanut butter I eat, unfortunately. All right. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay. I looked in the cabinets and found a box of Ritz crackers that were 1 week past expiration date and some Jiffy peanut butter that was practically empty except for what I could scrape off the sides to use for peanut butter crackers sandwiches. Jiffy peanut butter, baby. Woohoo! Love it. This is all residue I've never found or shown before. And I have videos on all of these, and I'm always looking for residue. It's just incredible how much I find after I've already looked, new stuff. The Family Heart. Wonder Bread in their bright wrappers, and on the table were industrial-sized jars of Jiffy peanut butter and Welch's grape jelly. Again, so specific you can't. Good grief, you can't fault them. All right, here we go. Dream Gates. This is Dream Gates. Some of these names just funny, Anyway, the grocery bags were scattered, half unpacked over the counter and the table. The jar of Jiffy peanut butter lying on its side. There you go, Jiffy peanut butter. We'll be through the peanut butter soon, I think. I hate myself and want to die, says, I make myself a peanut butter sandwich with a banana and a glass of Kool-Aid. Every bite is like heaven. I scarf it down as if I will never eat again. To have moist bread and Jiffy peanut butter is like a religious experience. Oh my heaven, goodness. Jiffy peanut butter, baby. So good. You'll be in heaven. Or hell when you realize that it never existed. Oh dear. 2005 Year One Dancer and Daddy, the Eagle's Nest Coffee Bar and Cafe. Lisa has just completed a 3-month journey in the field with more than 1,000 hours logged, 2 jars of Jiffy peanut butter consumed, and more than 10,000 miles driven and hiked. 2 jars of Jiffy peanut butter consumed. Wow. Her insides were sticky. Yuck, yuck. Making memories, folks. Here we go. We are out of the Jiffy peanut butter and into Oscar Mayer wieners. That's OSCARMEYER. MEYER. Now there is a separate one here that is for wieners. Is been Mandela affected too, and it's now WIEN or WEI, whatever. It's flip flop. But in this one we've got WIE. All right, so there you go, Oscar Mayer wieners, and this is at Making Memories, right? Yep, Making Memories is the name of this. Saturday night hot dog ritual. Well, you're going to have Oscar Mayer wieners now, because Oscar Mayer never existed. So get your Oscar John Mayer wieners out. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So you got Oscar Mayer right here too. Oscar Mayer, see it highlighted, Oscar Mayer. I could make these bigger for you each time, but then, yeah, I'm going to have to do it each time, and that sucks. But all right. Anyway, there's your Oscar Mayer, your first Oscar Mayer one of the night. Let's see what else we got here. I believe to my soul. I believe to my soul that Oscar Mayer wieners existed. Okay, this is the name of the book. I believe to my soul. So I'm adding to it. I believe to my soul Oscar Mayer wieners existed, not just John Mayer wieners. Okay, anyway. So let's see, where do we have it? This one's not highlighted, but here it is. I was challenged to enter one of my drawings into a contest that was sponsored by Oscar Mayer, MEYER, and right here involving Oscar Mayer wieners right here. So twice in this one, it's talking about Oscar Mayer, not Oscar John Mayer wieners. We don't want no John Mayer wieners, okay? Oh dear, not around here. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh dear, the Entrepreneur's Guide to Patents, Copyrights, and Trademarks. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. That's what we're talking about, and it's not even a change, but yeah, there's been a supernatural change, but not no copyright licensing, trademark bull crap here. We wish it was, but no. Oscar Mayer wieners instead of kids prefer Oscar Mayer wieners. Kids prefer Oscar Mayer wieners instead. Well, anyway, there it is. So, and Coca-Cola with a hyphen there that we remember. But that's of course how everybody writes it. But yeah, so Oscar Mayer wieners. Don't you wish you were an Oscar Mayer wiener? Not a John Mayer wiener. Okay, I'm gonna quit. Dietary fats and health. Number 1, Oscar Mayer bologna. Number 4, Oscar Mayer wieners. Not Oscar John Mayer bologna. His story is my story. Well, my story is that Oscar Mayer wieners existed for sure. And right here, it says, some creative people had made shades out of the tin from the Oscar Mayer cans that came from the American war supplies. On many cans, you could still read the words Oscar Mayer wieners, not Oscar John Mayer wieners. The company town. Workers in 1939 at profitable companies such as Hormel and Oscar Mayer, with the 2 E's, makers of such successful value-added brands as Spam and Oscar Mayer wieners. Because I know you want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. A little collection of truths, really. Yeah, I would say so, because they remember Oscar Mayer wieners. Imagine that. An Oscar Mayer wiener is not a proper hot dog until it goes in a hot dog bun. Oscar Mayer, not Oscar John Mayer. There you go. Charlotte the Wonder Dog. This is a dog. This is in the dog world. Could merit the Oscar or perhaps the Oscar Mayer Wiener Award. Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. Jump the Kennebec. His refrigerator is almost empty. In the back was an open pack of Oscar Mayer wieners. So many people remember like we do, but yet we're all crazy. We've all smoked too much weed. We've all just gotten too much, whatever. Too much of the Brian Stavely psyop. Yeah, that's it. Atkins low-carb diet recipes. Chili cheese dog bake. 10 Oscar Mayer wieners, 1 pack. 10 Oscar Mayer, not Oscar John Mayer. Shikar. Once it was burning, Emily opened her small pack and pulled out a package of buns and a dozen Oscar Mayer wieners. Meyer. Forgotten father. Right here. Worse, he would not even tell anybody that he done. It wasn't until chunks of Oscar Mayer wieners started popping up on our forks that we figured out what had happened. Oscar Mayer, not Mayer. This is Moon Santa Barbara, the Central Coast. Right here. These kits start at $60 for hamburgers, hot dogs, and veggie burgers. So expect more than Oscar Mayer wieners and Costco patties. Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. Dancing with God. That's the name of this book. These names are just crazy, man. Some of them. Give me the Oscar Mayer. Where you at? Right here. Okay, guess we'll have to go down the street to A&P and see if they have any Oscar Mayer wieners. See you around. Oscar Mayer right there, 2 E's. We'll be done with the Oscar Mayer soon, I think. Maybe not. Guerrilla activity or some creativity. Guerrilla creativity. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. This meme conveys the fun of Oscar Mayer hot dogs as well as their name. Oscar Mayer, not Oscar Mayer. The Baseball Stadium Insider. The most famous hot dog of all. Sorry, Oscar Mayer wieners. The Dodger dog is one food that can let elude. You can't elude you on your visit to Chavez Ravine. Man, let me get some lemonade in me here. I'm a little cotton mouth. 7 minutes to 4:20 somewhere. All right. And I know I'm ignoring the chat. I'll give you a shout out in just a minute. But, you know, it's just so many of these to read. All right. Striving for the purple heart of motherhood. Right off the bat here. And highlighted too. This is for mothers who have sat up all night with sick toddlers in their arms, wiping up barf laced with Oscar Mayer wieners and cherry Kool-Aid, saying, "It's okay, honey. Mommy's here." Oh, good mommy. Good mommy. Except for feeding their kids Oscar Mayer wieners and Kool-Aid. Jazz Age, Chicago. Right here. Oscar Mayer wieners. Wheaties, Rice Krispies, Land O'Lakes, butter, Oscar Mayer wieners, flavored yogurt, Velveeta cheese, on and on and on. Bunch of brands. Yeah, Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. I mean, where are all these book editors that are allowing these people to put this in there wrong? They got all these other brands correct, but the wieners, you know, imagine that. The autoimmune epidemic. Now, this is something we should probably read the whole book, but we don't have time to. I have an autoimmune disease, but that's from being poisoned. But this is poison too. All this stuff that they talk about is poison that can eventually wreak havoc on your immune system. Twinkies, Velveeta, Wonder Bread, Oscar Mayer wieners, cold or hot Spam. Yeah, it can all come back to haunt you later in life. But, you know, life is short. Eat what you want. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I have a terrible diet, so you can, most of y'all know that. I eat a bunch of junk food, but I am trying to change. I am. Seriously. I'm not even going to drink soda anymore. Right now, I'm going to be on a lemonade trip for a while, and then we'll see what we can do from there. But just dropping soda out of my life is pretty big because I do drink a lot of Sprite and few others. Nothing with caffeine, of course. But anyway, all righty then. Let's see what we got next. And I will stop 4 minutes to 4:20 somewhere. I'll stop in a few minutes here, give y'all a shout out, and get ready for a bong hit. Introducing economics, activities and resources, stock market games. Beginning with Oscar Mayer wieners, a student will learn that they are produced by Kraft Foods combined with the tobacco company Philip Morris, now renamed Altria. I've never heard that, but okay. And we got Miller beer, Marlboro cigarettes, Maxwell House, Velveeta cheese again. So all these name brands spelled correctly except for Oscar Mayer wieners. Imagine that. But it is correct to us. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Guerrilla Marketing. Is that Hellman's mayonnaise, French mustard? And what about those Oscar Mayer wieners? If you're like many people, you probably continue to use some of the products that you grew up with. That's right. We grew up with Oscar Mayer wieners. We shouldn't be proud of it, but we know that it was Oscar Mayer, not Oscar John Mayer wieners. Damn it. The Rhythm of My Soul for all mothers. Oh, this is one. It's got the same. It's not the same as the other one, but they just copy and pasted that about the barf laced with Oscar Mayer wieners. Imagine that. Now I was just talking about this copy and paste and this, uh, with the Mandela effect. All these radio stations, all these journalists, they put out these copy and paste articles about the Mandela effect and get paid for it. And all they're doing is spewing out the same crap about Fiona Broom and Nelson Mandela and the dumbest Mandela effects simplest ones that you can come up with. So it's just always a joke on us. All right, how about it? We got 2 minutes till we go to 420 somewhere. So let me go ahead and get this ready. Stop screen sharing. Hey, I'm real. I'm here. All right. So let's see what we got. I've got mine packed already, so I'll show you. It's right there, and I'll pull it over and show you here in a minute. Now look at this Mandela affected flag right here with the red stripe, camo stripe under the stars, and the stars are lined up too. If you see, they're straight row, straight down. All right. Anyway, so we do have. I'm going to look over here on YouTube first, and then I'll shoot out the rest of y'all. Hang on. We got Angela Baby Carson. Hey, hey. We got Jeannie. We got Sue Granfinelli. Thirst for Truth is in the house. If somebody wants to get rid of him, you can do that. He loves to watch our shows. I think he is fully Mandela affected. There's a Russian troll in there too. So you got a Russian troll and a thirst for cock truth in there too. So if y'all want to get rid of him, and yeah. All right. Anyway, so we have Mojo Shop. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you as always. Allison Briscoe, Brenda Mitchell, Joe Dirt, or like I like to say, Joe Mud sometimes. Three Fingers. Hey, hey. Yep. All right, so let me get this ready here. You can go ahead and clip this out and make a video if you want, Mr. Thirst for Cock. You're just making more of a fool out of yourself the more you come in to our chats and say the stupid stuff that you say. But, we all know you're in love with Brian Staveley and in cock and, in general. So go do your thing somewhere else. Go thirst for cock somewhere else. Oh yeah. Thank you, Angela. He'll come back. He's got many thirst for cock accounts. All right. I'm gonna get back over here to Sharon. Excuse my coughing. I'll mute. Okay, yeah, that happens. I see. I'm on mute. I got you. Well, I'm sure y'all could see it anyway. But Oscar Mayer wieners, their favorite meals seem to be Oscar Mayer wieners. It's probably a good thing I was on mute because I was letting old thirst for cock have it. See, God did that on purpose. He made me forget that I was on mute. Oh boy. Okay. My bad. What a joke. Beauty's a pill. the wit that compares us with the manufacturer of Oscar Mayer wieners that belies the artist's intention. Oscar Mayer wieners with 2 E's. It's probably almost done. I don't know how much more we got, but probably a few. Critical theory and animal liberation. Little has changed since earlier times. In today's world, advertisers tell consumers that pigs and cows and even children want to be turned into Oscar Mayer wieners. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Of course, it's spelled like we remember. Monsters and monstrosity from the something. Okay, but I see it right off the bat here. They liberate food from Rusty's refrigerator, Velveeta, and Oscar Mayer wieners. Again, so many people know what we know, that it was Oscar Mayer wieners, not Oscar John Mayer wieners. What do we have here? Okay, so instead of going on with a bunch more books, um, look at here. Here would have been the next one that I would have showed you. A Degree of Success Through Curiosity, a true story of young. Right in there it says Oscar Mayer wieners, Kellogg's Oscar Mayer wieners, Hereford corned beef, Hunt's Foods, Domino Sugar, so on and so on. The next one, Dubious Gastronomy, whatever, Cultural Politics of Eating Asian, 13 ingredients in Oscar Mayer wieners. Warm Water, a collection of memories. I had sliced up 3 or 4 Oscar Mayer wieners into bite-sized sections. A collection of memories. Well, you have false memory because it's not Oscar Mayer, it's Oscar Mayer. Simpsons Island, page 222. Page 222. I could hear Sandy humming to herself between puffs, something that sounded like the jingle for Oscar Mayer wieners, not Oscar Mayer. Black social dance and television advertising, an analytical look. Oscar Mayer wieners used little Caucasian ballerina dance. What the heck? I ain't gonna read that. What the heck? Anyway, spelled right. Rational heretic, the role of science, aka science, in popular discourse. My baloney had a first name, Oscar Mayer wieners, spelled correctly. In Little Italy, the way it was, page 104. He did the commercials for Oscar Mayer wieners. The librarian, the firefighters, and the arsonists. The team roared, we're winning the winning phase. Winners, not Oscar Mayer wieners. Spelled correctly. Every single one on this page here. Oscar Mayer wieners. Oscar Mayer wieners, spelled like we remember. Making Healthy Sausages. This is a book. Oscar Mayer wieners. Beef Franks, spelled like we remember. We're almost to the bottom, I think. I doubt it though. Where are we at? Convenience food. Oh yeah, convenience food facts. Oscar Mayer Franks and hot dogs, all varieties. Not Oscar John Mayer Franks. Taste from 1988. The American hot dog. Oscar Mayer, Oscar Mayer. Just like we remember. But we're crazy. Why am I finding so many if it was never that way? Because it was that way. Good graces. Oscar Mayer wiener, whistle kind, and the critters have a lot more room, blah, blah, blah. It says there was an all-time pony ride and hot dogs they sell are the Oscar Mayer wiener, whistle kind. Oscar Mayer. 2 E's, please. Give me an Oscar Mayer with 2 E's, please. St. James Encyclopedia of Popular Culture. An encyclopedia right here got it right. Oscar Mayer began marketing hot dogs in supermarkets in the 1930s. Not only was Oscar Mayer the first to sell hot dogs through supermarkets, it was also the first to specifically target children as consumers of the food. Oscar Mayer, Meyer, in an encyclopedia. Imagine that. I can. Sky Eyes remembers. Jean slathered 4 hot dog buns with ketchup and mustard, the scent of Oscar Mayer wieners sizzling in the butter, making her drool. Ugh. Ugh. I bet the scent of Oscar Mayer wieners sizzling in butter makes Angela Baby Carson want to puke. Yep, yep, yep. The overrated book. Well, it's not overrated to me if they got it right. And they did. I bet that girl was bitten into more than Oscar Mayer wieners. Packed in a Yankee Stadium on a free hot dog day. Okay. Wow. Oscar Mayer wieners. Meyer. Oddball, Illinois. Yeah, you're the oddball if you remember Oscar Mayer, Wienermobile, Oscarmeyer, Oscar Mayer, not Oscar Mayer. The old field vineyards. Let's get rid of this crap. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. What are we looking at here? Jeez. I'm trying to find what I think we went into some other residue, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for now. Great. Maybe we'll come back to it when I figure. So I don't want to read all that. Okay. Got plenty more anyway. I guess it was the wiener, huh? All right, so Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. This is artogears.com. artofgears.com. Yeah. All right, and they remember Oscar Mayer with Meyer Wienermobile. Top this 13 ways to spice up your hot dog menu this Labor Day. Dun, 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 dun. And somewhere it says Oscar Mayer. Great. But where? So much. Oscar Mayer right there. Something like original Oscar Mayer is the best. Yeah, if it's not Oscar John Mayer. There we go. Meyer. Man, there's a lot of Oscar Mayer residue. Good grief. It's just on and on. Let's see. Yeah, there's more. Burger King. Burger King used to sell hot dogs. They don't now. At least not around here. Okay, there it is. Burger King is just picking up an Oscar Mayer dog, picking up a Kraft chili and Heinz ketchup and mustard. So there really isn't anything special there. Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. And that's CNBC for you too. Even the big lame stream media gets it wrong in CNBC. Forbes. Even Forbes gets it wrong. All right, if we can get rid of this dang ad. Okay. There we go. Right here. Highly scrutinized brands like Kraft, Heinz, Oscar Mayer. This one changed on me. This one has Mayer now. I'm pretty sure when I saved it, it said Oscar Mayer. It might have both in here, but that says Mayer right there. It looks so stupid, man. Good grief! Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so here it is in the up here in the title. They got it right. Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. So I probably didn't even see that other one before because that was right up at the top. But they've got it both ways in here. Imagine that, idiots. All right. 13 Milwaukee. Da, da, da. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody was making some racket outside. The All-American Wiener. And look how it's spelled. Weiner. Like we remember. Wiener. Or some of us do. Whatever. I might have just saved that one because of that wiener there, and I don't see Oscar Mayer here, but definitely the spelling of wiener is not how it is now. The All-American Wiener. That was a episode. I mean, a show. This is IMDb, and this lady hosted it. A reality TV show called All-American Wiener, but they spelled wiener wrong. Imagine that. Don't you think they would have came back and changed it by now? Isn't that kind of weird? They're like probably dead set on, no, we remember it being that way. We're going to keep it that way. GameStop plans to make Ryan Cohen chairman stock jumps. All right. Well, crap. Oh, right here. Okay. Heinz ketchup and Oscar Mayer hot dogs. This is Forbes. Or no, this is NewYorkPost.com. The other one was Forbes. New York Post. So Oscar Mayer, they got it how we remember. 2 E's. This is ABC. Some hot dogs, sausages study contain human DNA, says new report. And of course, this is another Oscar Mayer. And it is somewhere. It's been a couple days since I saved these. That's why I can't remember where it is in the article, unfortunately. A lot of times. Yeah, well, we'll hit the F3 and see Oscar. Yeah, right there, Oscar Mayer. There it is. That is such a great feature to use, that F3, and then you search for what you're looking for. Oscar Mayer, Jenny O, and Trader Joe's, Hebrew National, Boar's Head. And they spelled all those correct, and then Oscar Mayer, they spelled it wrong, or they spelled it right for us. Fact check. Did they find human DNA in hot dogs? It says the lab was not released, does not release the names of poor performing products in its analysis. It does, however, score products based on hygiene, safety, and accurate labeling. ABC's News reported that major brands, including Butterball, Boar's Head, Hebrew National, Oscar Mayer with 2 E's, so and so on. How many samples? 2/3 of that human DNA was found in vegetarian hot dogs. Blah blah blah. So they found a little bit of human DNA in hot dogs. How gross! Yes, we know. That's.
Son, we're grabbing burgers for dinner if you're in.
Hi, my name is Sizzlin Steph, and here I am aboard the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and we're here in Connecticut today auditioning kids and kids at heart to be in the next Oscar Mayer commercial and to win tickets to the American Idol finale next year.
All right, so check it out. This is a certified account here. They've got 27,000 subscribers, called The Day. They got the check mark, verified. I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. There you go. So at least the people at The Day remembered correctly with 2 E's. And I hear somebody outside again. Oh, okay. It's these noisy joggers that are going by the house. We have a lot of joggers that go by, and sometimes they're like, just chatting away. But it's like it's almost 1 a.m, and they're out there just running by, loud enough that I can hear them in my house. That's kind of rude. Okay. Kind of rude. It is rude. All right. Oscar Mayer song. Here's another one.
Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be.
For if I were an Oscar Mayer.
Wiener.
Right here, Oscar Mayer. This one's got 41,000 views. Nostalgic Wizard uploaded this. He's only got about two, but anyway, MEER. We're almost at the bottom of this list. Maybe I should go jog by their house in a couple hours when they're sleeping, and with my flashlight hit on my head, and be like, oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Something stupid. Who jogs at almost 1 a.m. anyway? That's so weird, man. Upside down.
The folks at Oscar Mayer have taken tubular meat delivery.
Oscar Mayer, WUSA 9, with their certified check on YouTube. They got 128,000 subscribers. How come their subscribers didn't get them to change it to Oscar Mayer? Because probably most people remember it being Oscar Mayer with 2 E's. But there you go. Oscar Mayer reveals the wiener drone. Oh, and they've got the wiener spelled with how we remember it too. Look at there. That's a double one for you. How about that, Brian Stavely? Oscar Mayer, correct, and wiener, correct. WEINER. Imagine that. All right. WUSA 9. We love you. Have you seen the new wiener drone? Well, no, I haven't.
To a whole new level. They unveiled yesterday the wiener drone. It's part of the Oscar Mayer, you know, the mobile, the fleet. They have all these vehicles now, how they're going to get wieners to people. So we're not entirely sure how to get the wiener drone to come here just yet. We do know that the entire Oscar Mayer fleet is going to be in Wiener, Arkansas, which is a real place.
Wiener, Arkansas.
Now, the Wiener Mobile has been seen in D.C. over the last few weeks, motoring around. And it's unclear, too, how the D.C. flight restrictions will fare with the wiener drone. I'm not sure that we can have wiener drones flying around the Capitol.
Wiener drones
stopping from busting out full-on laugh.
Yes.
Is that a cousin to the
Nice,
cock
Tommy,
camera?
nice. All right, we'll check in with you soon, buddy.
All right, still.
Holy moly. I've seen it all. Okay, so I really like this one. Oscar Mayer with 2 E's and wiener spelled correctly. Bravo, bravo. The Oprah Winfrey Show. No, don't tell me they got it like we remember on the Oprah Winfrey Show. What? Oh, my. Let's see what we got here. Oscar Mayer wiener. Both again. Oscar Mayer spelled like we remember and wiener spelled correctly on the Oprah Winfrey Show. The Oprah Wiener Show. I mean, Winfrey. How about that, folks?
So as we go to break, sing us out with the 2007 version of the Oscar Mayer wiener song, can you? You got one? You want to stand up and do it? Let's do it.
Man. Pretty cool. How about that? Thank you, Oprah Winfrey Show, for spelling Oscar Mayer wiener correctly. I love it. How about it? How about it? I'm going to put that in the chat for you guys and gals. Oprah Winfrey's people spelled it like that. And it's up here in the this too. I will put that in there for you too. It's in the ULL, whatever they call that, URL. Sorry. Blah 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 blah. There's a link to that. Yep. All right. So that was the bottom of the list right there. I believe that was the last link on here that I had to share. That was a lot of links, folks. A lot. All right. We're going to go. I want to show this. I think I showed it one time. Just a couple weeks ago, I discovered that the piece of crap Mike Berenstein, the son of Jan and Stan Berenstein, had the nerve to go and do an interview and say that all of the Berenstein books that we remember were knockoffs. This chump had the nerve to say that it has always been Berenstain books, and that the Berenstain books, if you ever had any, were knockoff books, fake books. Can you believe that? This is the son of Jan and Stan. He still is connected with the books, and that sells them and probably helps write them and whatever. The Jan and Stan have been dead for years, of course, his parents. But one day, these people woke up and their last name changed from Berenstein to Berenstain, and they either rolled with it, knew what was going on, or didn't know. But one way or another, I mean, it still pisses me off that this guy would have the nerve to say that the books that everyone remembers were knockoffs. So anyway, that's what this article is about. Right here it says, while the book series has always been called the Berenstain Bears, some people will still insist that it is spelled Berenstein. Mike Berenstain explained in an interview via National Post that the misspellings of his father's name had plagued Stan since elementary school, when a teacher informed him his name was spelled wrong and insisted on changing it to Berenstein. As the Steen suffix on names is more common, many people have simply assumed that it was the name that should be. The confusion has been added to over the years as knockoff versions of some of the books have used the name Berenstein spelling of the name, but it was definitely always Berenstain Bears, and the series draws its name and spelling directly from the authors who wrote it. Yeah, well, their name was Berenstein until it changed to Berenstain when the books changed. But that's unbelievable. I mean, this guy's he's either on the level of Shilbad Sinbad with his with this crap, or he truly doesn't know that his name used to be Berenstein. Unbelievable. It might seem strange, but there is even more to explain why so many people get the spelling of Berenstain Bear's name wrong. As well as knockoff products, the two official TV adaptation series that were produced used a pronunciation of Berenstain that could easily be misinterpreted as Berenstein. Oh, like the name would have been Berenstain, but they were saying Berenstein, and we would have not seen that there was two names. Give me a break. It was Berenstein Bears, saying and spelling. Oh my goodness. Therefore, plenty of people, I never even read this part. Plenty of people who grew up with the cartoons as children might have repeatedly heard Berenstein and never been corrected, and therefore still call the Berenstain Bears by the wrong name. Oh my gosh, that is just terrible, horrible crap to have to listen to. The controversy surrounding the Berenstain Bears name has been regularly cited as an example as a Mandela effect. The term is used to describe. Oh no! Then they want to talk about blah blah blah. Baron Fiona Broom crap. Well, so anyway, that's just unbelievable that this dude would, oh man, do this. And see, here's the article too that he tells them that those were just knockoffs. Yeah, this is so ridiculous. The National Post. All right, so let's see, what else did we have for you? Let's Check this out. Procter and Gamble. Yes, look at this. With two O's, Procter and Gamble. Okay, this book is a global perspective. I didn't catch it, but let's see. Global chain. Global. Why am I saying that? Supply chain management, a worldwide perspective. I don't like to use the G word anyway, but this is a 2020 book, and they remember Procter and Gamble with the two O's. Brian was just talking about that earlier. Procter and Gamble. Whoops, those are done. I got to go back over here. All right. Here's another. Oh no, this is another Procter and Gamble here. Right there, and this is in an autobiography about Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez. Yeah, Cesar Chavez. Of course, it's spelled Cesar. He dropped the A, and his name is just Caesar. But at least it's not CAE. Kaiser. But forward, $100 to buy the ad time within 24 hours of the ads airing. Procter and Gamble, the parent company of Folgers, announced it was canceling $1 million of advertising. Procter and Gamble, Procter and Gamble, Procter and Gamble, over and over. They got Nestle, Kraft. This is how it was, folks. Proctor. Procter, not TER. And I'm trying to go back over there again. Bernstein, look at that. Looks like they're mocking us. Bernstein Black Book. Procter and Gamble. I know you can see that. It's huge. Time for action, enabling growth through lower costs and increased investment. Bernstein G Word Wealth Management is the publisher, but Bernstein Black Book is the name of the book. Bernstein Black Book, Procter and Gamble, Time for Action. Blah 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 blah. There you go. No ER, two O's. Let me get rid of these. What do you see right there? This is a Procter and Gamble Clorox corporate merger. So Procter and Gamble merged with Clorox corporate, and so yeah, there you go. 1968. That was a long time ago, but that's when it was Procter and Gamble with two O's, and longer than till whenever the Mandela effect got it. I keep wanting to go over there, but it's over here. Let's see which one. Yep, this one. Some more Procter and Gamble for you. Procter and Gamble, a report on the company's environmental policies and practices. Procter and Gamble, two O's. Dang it, I keep going over there. All right, Procter and Gamble again. A marketing technique, 1967. So people are going to say, "Oh, well, they just changed their name at some point, to Procter for some reason. They just wanted to change it. Yeah, that's it. No, folks, it was Procter with two O's, and now it's ER in this reality." And I keep going back over there. My goodness. All right. Strategies learned from P&G Procter and Gamble research. 2017. Procter with two O's. All these books. This was published the day after my birthday, July 17th. My birthday is the 16th. Imagine that. Another Procter and Gamble. The Best Little Book: How to Become a Procter and Gamble Brand Manager in Asia by Christina Batista. Whatever. Name of the book, folks, is Procter and Gamble with 2 O's. Right on the cover. Nothing to see here, though. Just plenty of people remembering how to spell Procter like us. Damn it. "13 Mandela Effects." Where'd it go? Well, I thought it said 13. All right, yeah. People are pointing out Mandela effects, and I just know I'll be up all night thinking about these. This is from 4 days ago. If you've never heard of the Mandela effect, well, they'll tell you about now Nelson Mandela, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, this week, Reddit user U-OLA80 posed the question, which Mandela effect messed your head up the most? Fruit of Loom? Yeah, that one's definitely personal. I used to wear Fruit of Loom, and it definitely had a cornucopia. So that's a good one. Monopoly, yes, that's a big one for most people. He definitely had a monocle. Shaggy and the Adam's apple, yeah, I'm pretty sure he had an Adam's apple. But Ready Whip and how it was spelled without a W, without an H in the whip, I guess is that one. Yep. Ed McMahon, of course, it ought to be the McMahon effect. The whole thing. We should do away with Mandela, and it should be called the McMahon effect. Yes, he worked for Publishers Clearinghouse and gave out the big checks. Raisin Bran, whether it had sunglasses on the eyes of the sun, that's I don't think that should be in the top 10. We don't ever talk about that one, and I don't know, is that really huge for that many people? But okay. In the song that never ends from Lamb Chops, they actually sing the song doesn't end. Yeah. Stofers, now that's a big one. Stouffer's stovetop stuffing has apparently never existed. That's huge. We know that it was Stouffer stovetop, not Kraft. Pikachu. Now, I had a friend explain this one to me one time, that Pikachu used to have a bunch of friends that looked like him, but one of them had a black tail, and it was like just like in the very beginning or something. I don't know, but I've never watched those cartoons, but that's a big one for people. Why he doesn't have the black tip tail anymore. It's spelled for B. This is another one. Any of them in the grocery store, I can confirm for you, they were, we remember. And this one had 2 E's. I have ordered and stocked enough for Breeze in my years to know that it's been Mandela affected. Shilbad, Sinbad, Shazam. That's a good one. We know that we know the movie was real. And speaking of that, my all 3 of my run and gun videos that I made with the Shazam and Mandela effect in it, they took those down off of YouTube, so you have to go to Odyssey to see those that I had made. They blocked all 3 of the ones I made on run and gun. Kit Kat did have a hyphen, and now it doesn't. Pretty big one. Berenstain Bears. Yes, it was Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain. It's a big one. Let's see what the comments say. The Fruit of Loom one hurts. That's exactly how I remember it. Yeah, I bet. Many people would know it had a cornucopia. Sinbad, I remember that too. Now I'm freaked out. This is 3 days ago, most of these comments. Ed McMahon, I vividly remember this. He held a big check and told everyone, "You may have already been a millionaire." Oh, but they're thinking of the APV commercials that came into existence there. This person's saying it was always Berenstain. That's crazy. And now this is when talking about the Mandela effect itself, the Nelson Mandela one. And it says the Mandela part of the Mandela effect is in fact not a Mandela effect. It's people being ignorant or political situations in other countries. I guarantee you not a single South African thought he was dead. Well, that's great. I'm glad that Miss Pants commented that because Starfire Tour, the scientist who was first talking about the Mandela effect, though she didn't call it that, in the 90s with Art Bell on Coast to Coast, says she put the lie out there that Mandela died in prison. After talking to thousands of people, she polled them, and they gave and got all the information that they knew about Mandela effect. She didn't get any reports that people remembered him dying in prison. And then she put it out there that he had died in prison, and people started latching onto it. And later she did another poll, and all these people were saying, oh yeah, we remember him dying in prison now. So she knew that was bull crap because she made the lie up herself. Now this is a scientist that's telling you this. This is her story. She hates Fiona Broom. She hates the name Mandela effect. And she is taking credit for the stupidity of saying that he died in the first place when nobody had that memory before she injected it into this reality. So who is this lady? I think she could be CIA or something along those lines. Who knows? But regardless, it makes it a lot weirder, and we should definitely drop the name Mandela effect and call it the McMahon effect or something else, man. It's just horrible that we keep going on with the stupid name Mandela effect when it's based on a lie in the first place. Oh dear. Yep. All right. No, come on now. Certain you remember something that's quite not true. Allow us to introduce you to the Mandela effect. This is from December. And it just gives you the same kind of crap. False memories, blah, blah, blah. And it just brings up basically the same ones over and over, too. Okay. I don't even know why I saved that one. Other than there's you some residue right there. The dollar sign with two lines in it. No monocle on him, but there's your two lines for the dollar sign that now only has one sign. I mean, one line, I should say. Da, 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 da. We're probably almost done here. 8 minutes till 4:20 somewhere. Jiffy peanut butter. Got some more Jiffy. Right here. Europeans ate Nutella, which is made from hazelnuts. I was sure it probably tasted good, given the amount of Nutella sold in Bucharest. But Zach and I prefer Jiffy. Me too. It was one of those days when a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich might soothe my soul. Jiffy peanut butter. So this is something about simulation, the simulated multiverse. So this is talking about the Mandela effect. Okay. Of course, it's going to have Jiffy peanut butter in it. And there it is. Whew. Okay. So there was no need to really save that one. It's just talking about all the different Mandela effects. Yep. All right. It's called Blurring the Lines. I guess this is another one. Yep. Yeah, this is another one about the Mandela effect. Possibly, but let me ask you a couple questions. First, have you ever eaten or remember any or eating Jiffy peanut butter? Yeah, I think so. Why? Because there has never been a peanut butter brand called Jiffy. It's Jif, and it has always been Jif, at least in this reality. Okay. So that is a book called Blurring the Lines by Brad Sinner in 2018. Huh. All about the Mandela effect. That's cool. Oh, not over there. Goodness gracious. All right. Yeah, I sent all these links to myself on Facebook. It's crazy. But all right there. Local produced peanut butter costs more than Jiffy used to cost. And it tastes bitter. Yep, Jiffy peanut butter is the best. I know. Dang, I think we got some more Jiffy even. Roland particularly loved making fun of the peanut butter commercials. For the Jiffy peanut butter commercial, he had a little act that he always performed. He stood up and said, "First you Jif, then he liked to hike his leg up and pass gas and continue, and then you whiff, and then he'd sniff the air." That little joke went right along with the story that he told of how he used to hide in the bushes. Wow. Okay. So the Jif whiff sniff there. All right. Great. That was a nasty little story. What the heck? And this is Parallels in Time and Space. So this is another one on the Mandela effect. Okay. I had so many like that. If the quotient is positive, quotient, then the GS are substitutes for the other. For example, if Jiffy peanut butter increases in price and the sale of Peter Pan peanut butter increases, then the consumers have reacted to the increase in the price of Jiffy changing to the Peter Pan. Wow, that's crazy. Principles of microeconomics. And that's the same thing. It's just a different book. If Jiffy peanut butter increases in price and the sale of Peter Pan peanut butter increases. Wow. Okay. Way to go, Tommy. You saved 2 in a row. Same. Different books, but same lines. How can these books keep copying and pasting the same stuff? Let me just copy and paste a book together then and make some money off it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to do it. No. Okay. She was already tearing at the bread, slathering it with Jiffy. I am so pleased with my painting, she said. Where did you get the peanut butter? Jiffy peanut butter. 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 Jiffy peanut. No, that one's Jif. So all but one was Jiffy peanut butter. Lots and lots and lots of Jiffy memories. I think we're just about done. Yes, it's looking like we are. We are. All right, I'm gonna play a song, and 1 minute to 4:20. So time to play a song, and then, probably wrap this thing up. I don't know. We'll see, and we will play. How about if you're not going to get the vaccine, you got to move along, folks.
So I'm sorry to say that you won't ever be an astronaut.
You're never going to be an astronaut because you're never going to get the
No
shot.
matter how much you want it, if you choose not to do the training.
So just move along to the FEMA camp.
Not exactly rocket science to know that if you don't tick the boxes, then you don't fly the rockets.
If you don't get the shot,
when NASA doesn't
you're not going to be an astronaut.
to the space station, you wouldn't scream discrimination. You just move along. If I want to be a nurse, teacher,
truthers,
or anything, and choose not to get a vaccine when it's mandatory, that's not the career for me, and I should move along. We have the freedom to make the choices that we want, but when we make them, sometimes the consequences we can't work certain jobs, and we should move along.
Woo! Better get your vaccine, or you're going to have to move along. Oh my goodness. Vax that thing up. Not ever. Whew. Crazy. What to play, what can I play? Because I'm on YouTube. Can't play a lot of stuff, unfortunately. I gotta remember, I'm on YouTube too. What am I trying to do here? All right, I think we can play this.
And in case there are any conspiracy theorists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
Major Tom.
Mind control to Major Tom. Earth is flat and there's a dome of a song. Mind control to Major Tom.
Yes, yes, yes. You can say that again. Oh, mercy. Where is COVID? Oh, I got you. We're going to have to play this one time. You know what though? YouTube hits me with a claim on this song. And the last time I played it in the beginning of the show, they muted it out. So even like on Twitch, it was muted out for like a few minutes when I started out playing Christian Knapp's song, which we know he doesn't care if we play it. So yeah. But this is at the end of the show, so it'll be all right.
Their brains, and each and every day they're sheltered in place. It's another hoax. How the rulers get so bold, disrupting all our lives to increase their control. But the truthers, we're gonna stand up and fight, 'cause we know it, oh well. COVID's a lie. We know it. COVID's a lie. Look at all the sheep with their masks in the days, walking right off the cliff. We're gonna go our separate ways. They'll do just what they're told, stay locked down in their place until their science saves the day. A needle from the master pillcase. But with truthers, we're gonna stand up and fight, 'cause we know it, oh well. COVID's a lie. 'Cause we know it, oh well. COVID's a lie.
just leave it at that. So see what happens. Just looking to see what else we might play.
What? Why not? You can try, but you ain't gonna bully me. Okay. Into taking the vaccine. I ain't getting the vaccine. I ain't getting the vaccine. You can try, but you ain't gonna bully me. Into getting. I'm a healthy human being with a working brain and immunity to you judging me, so I don't need your bigotry about my health care. What mask I gotta wear, what shit you load into a shot to hit my bloodstream suddenly. Everyone on Facebook got a medical degree, but watching every talking point on MSNBC. Fauci, Pelosi, channeling Nazi, shutting down small businesses, destroying the economy until we just obey and be the good little guinea pigs, but not me. Got antibodies, I got a healthy body, so like I said before, if you're listening, I'm getting the vaccine. I'm getting the vaccine. I'm getting no vaccine. Getting the vaccine. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 7. Uncle got a booster shot and went to heaven. The doctor ruled it a COVID death, but that doesn't make any gosh darn sense. I'm getting the vaccine. What? I'm getting the vaccine. Why not? You can try, but you ain't gonna bully me. Okay. Into taking the vaccine. No. I ain't getting the vaccine. I ain't getting the vaccine. You can try, but you ain't gonna bully me.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Ha ha ha! Oh my goodness! Now, what if we all went out and made some videos like that? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We can do it. La 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 la. I need to find some more of those funny videos like that, though. That's good stuff. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Shh. Here we go. Here we go. Once Upon a Time's Weekly's Mandela Effects is in a half hour. Okay, we got you, Ann. Good to see you, Ann. Do. Holy moly. I love my ODD TV hats. I try not to wear them too much out and about, so they'll be nice, you know. But yeah, I definitely love my ODD TV hats. Now I love my Dose of Reality hats too. This is my newer one, but I have one that's all old and faded. I wear that one a lot, scrapping. Look at the difference. Woo woo. Yeah, you can tell. I wear that one a lot. I love hats, period. But they got to be hats that I love, or I won't wear them. I mean, I won't wear just any old hat. I definitely got to really like what's on them or love what's on it. Oh, man. Friendellas are flat. Hey. Angela Carson, baby Carson. Hey. You're still around. Let's see who we had earlier. Bex, hello. We had, who we're not going to mention. Then we had Quan Tom, the 51 Project, Three Fingers, Mojo Shop. That was all earlier. Grand Finale. Okay. All you good people. Let's see if anybody else. Y'all two are talking. Excuse me. All righty. So, a lot of people comment about my beard, my goatee. They think that I have bleached it or something, but that is how my beard looks. Even though I don't dye my hair, and I have not really any dye, not any gray or white in my hair, but yet my goatee is solid white. I mean, it's not even gray. I mean, it really is just like solid white. So people think I'm older than I am. If I chop all this off and everything get cleaned up, I definitely look younger than I used to. That I do with the beard. People wouldn't think I'm a grandfather if I didn't have this. Or they wouldn't believe me that I'm a grandfather, I should say. Yeah, if you haven't been here in a while or you're new, I got to meet my granddaughter for the first time a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now. My first granddaughter. I have 2 grandsons, but it was nice to have, your first granddaughter. And she's precious, and I can't wait to get up to Alabama again and see her soon. I now have an open invitation to pretty much go up there when I want to, which is great. I appreciate everybody's prayers and thoughts on that, on the Recklin, getting back together with my daughter, as far as, trying to have a relationship, father-daughter relationship that's not toxic. But she does blame me for everything that went wrong in her, life, because, she was adopted at an early age because of, things that, I don't really like to talk about anymore, but, the whole deal with my wife and what she did. But, yeah. And I did share recently too that they've given my wife only a couple months to live, and even though I've been separated from her for many years, and all that stuff, I still hope that she will repent for what she's done, and at least have a chance for mercy when she does face Judgment Day. Oh man. So I got my little yellow wolf here. It's a lion. It's not a wolf. But you would think it is, the way they replaced it in Isaiah 11:6. I don't mind the white. I mean, I'm old enough now that I don't care if I look my age, and I'm only 47, but because I have multiple sclerosis, I'm older internally than, by almost 20 years. They say I'm like in my 60s internally, but I don't know how much I believe that neither. But maybe when I was at my worst with MS, I probably was. But but yeah, I hope I never cut my goatee off. I'd like it to be, a lot longer, but I want it to be healthy and all that good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I've never gone even. I've only had it about to like here. All this, I've never let it grow that length before. I'd always cut it off, shave it off. So this is about 2 years, 2.5 years of growth right here, I think. Maybe 3 years now. I don't know. But, imagine where it would be in another few years if I don't trim it, cut it off. And I have trimmed it, so it would be a little longer, but I have a few times trim the bottom of it, so it'd probably be another 2 inches or so, but I'm not going for the Santa Claus look. I always do shave my sides off once they start getting noticeable, because I don't want a big full face beard and look like stupid Santa. Anyway, Jennifer M. Hey. I would start talking about the medical tyranny we're in, but I'm on YouTube. Let me see if I can drop YouTube. Oh no, well then y'all would have to go over to Twitch or D Live. But I guess I'll probably wrap this one up pretty quick then. But I'll be going live a lot more after the first, or probably after the first or the third of February. I'm on Rockfin now, and so I need to stream over there. I haven't even done a live stream on Rockfin at all yet. I do have a few videos over there that I uploaded, but so I am going to step up my show too. It isn't going to be just about Residue and COVID before long. I'm going to get out on and do man on the street interviews with people, and I'm going to probably get a booth at the flea market, a couple times a month or more, and I might do some flat smacking, but I mean, I would like to have a Mandela effect booth or McMahon effect booth, and introduce people to the Mandela effect, and because if we rely on mainstream media and Hollywood to introduce people to the Mandela effect, well then everybody's going to think we're crazy and we're violent and we're this, that, and the other that these idiots in Hollywood and in the news portray us to be, that we're just a bunch of potheads that have no memory at all, or false memories from smoking weed in the first place, or whatever. Yeah. But we're supposed to believe that people who are on dozens of pills, or maybe even not dozens, how about they're just on Xanax and a couple other things, or some people just on Xanax alone, we're supposed to trust their memories, or their memories are better than ours. It's only people that smoke weed that that have false memories, though, too. Anyway, I digress. I've been under attack on a bunch of levels. I'm not saying that I am, being targeted, but I don't feel that way. I have been targeted before, and it was over the swine medical tyranny that they tried in 2010. I can't talk about that right now because I'm on CensorTube. But I'm getting a lot of people, just trolling and mulling and picking at me, and just ridiculing me for different things, different beliefs. But I mean, it's just people, mockers and scoffers and haters are coming out of the woodworks, the woodwork. It's not just me. I know it's not just me that is experiencing these things, but they're definitely doing it more than I've ever experienced, before, as far as this particular stuff, that I'm talking about on YouTube and the other platforms, and even people that sometimes I deal with, or interact with in the chats in our community. But I'm not naming any names of people, or I'm not saying that are community's bad or anything, or it's going bad. We just need to make sure that we respect everybody's beliefs, and that we don't go out of our way to bash anybody's beliefs. um, you know and you're free to believe anything you want to, and you can believe anything you want to about me. I mean, I don't care, as far as that goes about me. But I do hope that people will respect the fact that I will always believe in God, the Creator, and Jesus Christ. And I'm sorry if you have uh, you know convince yourself that you're so awoke or so smart. You've discovered so much out there on in your truth journey that you can't believe in Jesus. Well, I can't force you to believe in Jesus. I'm just telling you what I believe, and I'm asking you, if you're around me, to not bash Jesus, to not bash God, and just let it be that some of us in this community are going to always love God and always love Jesus. And yeah, that might not be the correct name. I get that. It could be Yeshua or whatever, but God knows our heart and knows that we know that he sent his only begotten son to down here to experience this hell on earth, which he did. And we're experiencing a lot of the same things that Jesus did. And it's not a coincidence that the book said we would see mockers and scoffers, and we would see people bashing Jesus and being totally against him and what he even stood for. And I don't know what to say other than that. I pray for everyone to have a relationship with the Creator and to try and please the Creator more than yourself, because time is running out. We are at the end of the church age, and it is time to not live in fear, but know that your decisions, your choices do matter, count. I love and care about each and every one that I come in contact with, or that comes in contact with me through this show. And it's just time to not treat life like a game, and to get your house in order, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and try and manifest the best. It's that simple, folks. Let's not hate on each other and not hate the source that created us all. We did not come from a big bang. And if it was a big bang, it was created by God. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here and just hope that everyone has a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. And let's get ready for February and make February fantastic. I don't know what I would do without having like-minded people in my life, because it's getting crazier every day you go out there and you deal with these NPCs. And I hate to call them NPCs. I don't hate them, but I hate the programming that they're full of, the indoctrination. Some people are unreachable, and that's sad. It's sad and it's pathetic. But we all have choices to make, and we all have to resist the system that is trying to control, enslave us, program us, indoctrinate us, and steal away from us what it is to be human and have free will and freedom. We are under attack just because we don't have gun in our hand. We're not wearing camo, but I am wearing a little camo. You know, we are in a war because the elite that run this world have decided that we are enemy number one. We, as in those who will not comply. I'd rather die than comply. To an NPC, that is just insane in their membrane. They would never die, you know, over complying. I'm so glad I'm not programmed to comply. I'm so glad you're not neither. All right. Much love. Tommy here, Tommy out. I got to go, folks.